everybody, this is Alessandra. Welcome to my home, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making stuffed peppers with rice and chopped meat. Summer is gone. First day of fall today, but I'm holding on that little bit left. So let's get started with this wonderful recipe. I have 6 colorful peppers. I pretty much try to get the same size so that they cook evenly. All right, you're going to be needing extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper. I have a pound of mozzarella, but I'm just going to use half a pound of it. I have a small chopped onion, 1 clove of garlic, lots of fresh basil. I have a cup and a half of long grain rice. You could use a jasmine rice, you could use your Italian rice. I'm using just a long grain rice. And then I have the pecorino romano, a little bit of breadcrumbs. I'll show you what I'll do with that. And I have a pound of meat that's very lean. It's 90% lean, so I'm gonna have a little bit more oil. If you have a fattier meat, put less oil. And I have a passata di pomodoro that we will need. Okay, first things first is put the water on because you gotta get your rice cooked 3/4 of the way. So a 4-quart pot of water with salt, and let me get the rice going. Okay, here goes the rice in, and just let it boil till it's 3/4 of the way cooked. Now, in a saute pan, I'm going to add my oil. I'm going to say about 4 or 5 tablespoons. Okay, and I'm also going to add the onions. I'm going to wait a little bit before I add my garlic. Let this come to a nice saute point. Okay, stepped away while I have the onion sauteing. I want to show you how I'm going to prepare the peppers. Okay, so come closer. I'm going to cut not at the very top. All right, just a little bit further down. And the reason why I do that is because this part of the pepper I want to use in sauteing inside the onion, with the onion. So again, let me cut it off. This, see that? Remove inside, make sure there are no seeds. Cut along the white part to make the pepper nice and clean inside. Gives more space also for the stuffing. So there you go, another one. Let me show you a third one. Okay. Now I'm going to do this back by the stove so I could keep an eye on what's going on the rice and the onion sauteing. The rice looks ready. I'm going to feel it. Perfect. Okay, going to drain the rice. The garlic goes in. I don't have my flame very high, so I do not want to burn the onion. Now I'm going to slice up the tops of the peppers. This is why I showed you, because now I'm going to slice them up and saute them with the onion and the garlic. Okay, now let's stir and cook them down a little bit before you add your meat. Meat is going in. And now what you want to do with a flat wooden spoon, kind of break down the meat so it's not in large chunks. Just half a teaspoon of salt, because don't forget the mozzarella is going to be salty, and the rice up with the salt. You don't want to overpower your food with salt. I'm feeling a little white wine, so I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of white wine so it could really bring out the flavors of the meat and give it that special taste. Okay, let's let the wine evaporate. Adding the passata in, not too much. I'm gonna say I put in about 2/3 of a cup, and let this cook for I'm going to say 15 minutes. This is an important part for me because the pepper needs to be flavored. So what I like to do is just grab some salt in my hand, not too much, and some olive oil, and give the pepper a nice massage inside and out. It's a little messy, but it's worth it. Okay, I still feel the salt in my hand. Just a little bit more, a little bit more oil. Again, massage it all over. And now it's also a good time to put your oven on 375. So while that cooks and then cools down just a little bit, the oven warms up and then you're ready to put everything in the oven. Let me get my hands washed. Let's put everything together now. So I'm putting the rice in. Can you already see it coming together? Doesn't it look wonderful? Okay, I left the basil for now simply because I didn't want it to cook inside and lose its fragrance. I want to add it now. So what I'm going to do is bunch it up. If you've seen my videos, you know I bunch up the basil and then with a knife or a scissor, just snip away. Wonderful. Now, I cut half of the mozzarella. A lot of it we were just eating because we're hungry and it's getting late. Okay, the mozzarella goes in. And let me continue. No more basil right here. Okay, I have the pecorino romano. I have 1/3 of a cup. And here it goes in. If you want to use Parmigiano, go ahead. I like the pecorino romano. It's definitely a stronger flavor. Okay, wonderful. Also, if you made a lot of mixture like I probably did, which is absolutely delicious, is bake it. Just put it in a small tray, drizzle of olive oil, and just bake it. And it's wonderful. It becomes like a sartù di riso. Fresh cracked pepper. By the way, off camera, I did taste the mixture and it's really good. So, I'm very excited for dinner tonight. Okay, let's give it another mix. Okay, and let's begin filling the peppers. Oh, just the aroma coming off is just delicious. Okay, I filled it bella coppolone coppolone. We say Napoletano. I'm sure that's not Italian. They look great. I want to show you something else. Now, in order to have them stand up, I'm going to take a piece of aluminum foil, right? And just kind of place it between the peppers so while they're cooking, they're not going to fall. Okay, just like that. Now, another little thing I'm going to do is add about 1/4 cup of water to the bottom just to give it the steam so it could start cooking. Look, I didn't have much left, but let me stop. I'll be right back. I need to rinse my hands. Going to put more aluminum on the side so they really stand up nicely. Okay, now a little drizzle of olive oil on top, very little, not too much. Okay. And now this is why the breadcrumbs, I'm just going to sprinkle some breadcrumb on top. that gives it a nice crust. Okay. Aluminum foil on top. Doesn't have to be so tight, but you need it because you want that steam to come out and start cooking the pepper, okay? But then I'll show you later. Let's just get them in the oven at 375 now. Okay, they are ready and they look fantastic. So very excited to have dinner. Wonderful. Look at that. That's exactly how you want it to be. With the juice that came out. Want to lay it right on top. Okay, going to taste it. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay. Smells fabulous. The house smells fabulous. Very hungry. Everybody's waiting for dinner. Let's taste it. Wow. Perfect. Hot but delicious. Thank you so much. Please make these recipes. This is stuff I grew up with and I love to make. My family and friends love, and I love to share this food with you. Hit the bell button and the subscribe button so you can be notified. Lots of new recipes coming out this fall. Thank you. Arrivederci. Alla prossima. Ciao, ciao.